Good, thank you. Okay. All the fish guts from when we cleaned fish, which were laying around the barrel here, everyone has been cleaned up, eaten. Not a piece of nothing remains, not even any of the guts or anything. No heads, no tails, every bit eaten, which is pretty amazing. And right now what I'm going to show you is what I'm doing with this. This is a paint can, which I've drilled some holes in for air, for ventilation, and what I'm going to do is show you how to make charcoal from wood by just putting pieces of wood in here and heating it real hot. Oh boy, the cover for down here is blown off a little bit. I don't know how that happened. It must have been blowing pretty hard. Wow, holy crap. Okay, so well, we got some work to do down here. I guess I should pull this back over this. Put something on top of it, I guess. It's all wet. Alright. And then I gotta get some more wood for this. I don't think those are gonna fit in here. I'm gonna sit down a minute. Oh yeah, okay. And let's see how many of these sticks fit in here, if any of them. Oh, they do. Damn, I didn't think they would. Maybe some may have to be trimmed a little bit. Yeah, some may I'll just put them in here and see which, then I can decide which ones need to be trimmed. Yeah, a lot of them. Okay. They're gonna be great charcoal sticks for drawing. I'm doing this to, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw nudes, nudes in charcoal, and but I need lots of charcoal, so that's what I'm doing now. But first I gotta cut these off a little bit, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. Trim them off. Okay. Okay, here we go. That was actually still too long. What the hell? Still too long. There we go. I gotta cut some more of these up now. So I gotta get some fresh stuff. So hold on a second, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna turn this off for a second. You know, we won't have any leaves for cover for one thing. But I'm really worried about the animals coming around and eating those fish guts. I mean, there wasn't anything left today. Not a crumb of it. And I thought maybe Leo had cleaned it up or somebody said, nope, I haven't touched it. And so, I mean, if somebody did it, and you know damn well the cat can't eat all that much. She might eat something, you know, she might eat some of the guts or some of the, you know, the fins or something. She's not going to eat, I mean, you know, we had like 20 fish there. There's a lot of guts there. And so something chowed down majorly, ate all that stuff up. Well, today is bar day, and then when I get back, maybe tonight I'll start a fire on here and burn up or heat up that charcoal so that I can get some charcoal out of it for drawing. I'm really a big fan of drawing. I'm a former artist actually, and I used to be a clay artist too. I used to work with making pottery and stuff, and I use the same technique. I'm going to use the same technique in terms of drawing that I was using on the pottery to make figures on pots and stuff. I made some really big pots with really beautiful abstract designs on them. It's a beautiful, look at the sky. Look at this sky. What a tremendously fabulous blue sky day. Not a single cloud. And if you even look, not a single breath of air. It's dead. It's absolutely still. The lake would be absolutely calm today. There wouldn't be even a ripple. That's beautiful. So I'm just going to enjoy my coffee. I've got a fire extinguisher down here, and I brought it down here. I don't know how it works, actually. I don't know how you do this. I guess you probably lift this off and pull this. I don't know how it works. Let's see. I guess you would pull this off and then press something, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how it works. It says pull out the black safety wedge. Oh, you pull this out. Okay. Aim. Aim. This is good. Aim start back at 1 a.m. 4.5 feet. Aim at base of fire. No, we're not going to aim at the base of fire. We're going to aim in the backward direction. Press and sweep. Press and hold the button. Sweep side to side. Spray entire contents of can. Oh, there's plenty of juice in here. I don't know. Oh, first aid. If inhaled, remove to fresh air. If on skin, rinse affected area with water. If ingested, drink water. If in eyes, flush with large amounts of clean water. If any symptoms persist, seek medical attention. Yeah, and just spray in your eyes. It's made out of ABC powder. ABC powder. ABC powder. You know what that is, right? ABC. It's as simple as ABC. Mm-hmm. Prepared here. What does it say it's for? For small fires only, effective on the follow: ordinary solid material, cooking oils, gas and vapor, flammable liquid, electrical equipment. Well, I guess what we'd have is ordinary solid material. Yeah, that might be. Well, we don't have cooking, maybe cooking oils. I don't know. We have gas. Using gas. I guess I should stir this coffee a little bit to kind of help it do its thing. To kind of make sure it's all wetted. I'm just going to let it settle down. But anyway, I got this fire extinguisher, dry stop fire spray. That ought to help if we ever have a fire down here. I mean, I dropped this. We do have a lot of flammable materials here around, you know, and probably when it dries. And now when it gets snow, it won't be a problem. But right now, if a spark came and fell into this, maybe it would. Yeah, I don't think a spark would start a fire in that damp wood that's on the ground. But, you know, maybe up on the tree branches up on top, it might a little bit if a spark caught and maybe started the leaves on fire. Might make a difference, I don't know. But, you know, just to be safe, that's why we got it down here. So I guess what I'm going to do is get prepared to go to the bar. But I was going to drink my coffee first. And I've got to put up some tarps for the kitchen over here. I need to run some rope across from these trees here over to the white birches behind me. And what I got to do is make like a lean-to here with the tarps. And then I would like to cover that wood too with a tarp. You know, like staple or tie the tarp onto that wooden grid over there that I'm going to put on the top and balance it over the top where these metal T-slot things are sticking up on both sides. And then I wonder, I guess, yeah, you know, I could put that over there now. Maybe. If I don't fall down. Maybe this is not so easy as I thought. This is kind of heavy. Yeah, sure is. Oh, it's kind of broken too. Yeah. Oh, that's not going to work. They're too far apart. Well, I have to move it over a little bit. I don't think that's going to work. Maybe it will. Well, here is my sticks for a drawing. I'm making charcoal in the fire. And the trick of doing this is like to drive off, is to heat the can this is a metal can, and to heat the can up really hot, to white heat, really, really hot. And what happens is there's no oxygen so that the wood can't burn, but what it does do is it dries off all the volatile, you know, materials that create, you know, that if you drive it off, it makes charcoal. And what I want to do is create charcoal drawing sticks like this for drawing. Like I'm gonna draw nudes, and kind of what you call modern nudes. And I'm gonna use like big newsprint paper and draw really big life-size, you know, drawings of it. And so I need charcoal, and I need a lot of it. And so this is a lot of charcoal in here. don't know if you can see, this whole thing is full of sticks. And when you heat it up like that, it makes charcoal. So that's, but you've got to seal it up pretty good. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to just pound this in. It's still not sticking in there. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. So that's what I came down here to do. That's what I did. And now what I'm going to do is see if I can make some coffee. I think there's still coffee down here. I think there's water. Let me see. Oh, it's got a leaf in it. Some bugs. I guess it's not too much. Just a little bit of floating stuff in here. I don't know what that one thing is in the bottom is. Let's see. It's a piece of dirt. Well, let's see if I can get some stuff in here and pick it out of there if there's anything in here. That's good enough. So, get it out here. Got my cup. And I'm going to put coffee in there if I can. All this stuff is wet. I can't believe that up further up there at base, the animals came and ate. We had fish guts all over the ground where we were cleaning fish the other day. And they came and ate all of it, every bit of it. Not a head, not a skin, not a fin, nothing left, nothing at all. So this is made for this stuff. Oh, there's another one. I didn't even see that one. Because that one's gonna get sacrificed to the burn gods. Anyway, I'm gonna start this up here now. Let's see. I need my starter. This actually has a starter button on it, but it doesn't work, and I don't know why. So, and I've tried to adjust the distance from the burners, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't help. Get all this crap off of there. So let's turn it on. There we go, we got her going. Won't be too long now. I guess this part is not all the way down. If you're looking at this. It's hard to get it in there all the way. Okay, that looks pretty good. That time I got it, I think. Yeah. So now we got this ready to go. In a bit we'll have coffee, I don't know. I better not have it over there too much because then the handles will get hot. It's a beautiful day today. We got electricity down here today. I guess this is it's a lit up thing. I can't see it in there. It's got a light in it. A nice cord. What we want to do is put mood lights down here. John suggested that. putting like beautiful mood lights around, and getting a more of a festive kind of a place. And I thought that would be cool, so we got this cord here so that we could get electricity down here for running that. And we'll see how that works out. It sure costs a lot for that kind of a cord, though. Amazing. I feel really tired today. It kind of hurt my leg pulling out some of that brush to cut up, cutting big stuff up like that. And I never thought of it. I could have taken it up on the bandsaw to cut it up. Yeah, I never thought of that. That water's getting hot already. Man, I hope the handle isn't getting hot. It's not so far. I need some gloves down here. You can see it's getting really hot. But I want it really boiling hot to really work on these grounds so that they're not, I want to make sure that I get every bit of coffee out of this that I can. I use the whole bag. I do have some sugar here too. I think it's actually getting hot enough now. So I'm going to turn it off. I don't want to keep heating it to the point where I just burn myself, which I did before. So get these handles open here. So here we go. You can tell it's hot because it just... One pot of coffee, one cup of coffee. Okay. It's going to be very hot. Now we got to let it steep and cool, because if it cools, then what happens is the grounds settle, but it has to cool first. Yeah, we're trying to get set up for winter because, once winter sets in, it's not going to be able to drive stakes in and get, 10 below zero, and it'll be, the ground will be like a rock, and everything will be, well, there we go. Perfect. Okay. And then I'll put a tarp over this. If I had a knife, I would cut those straps off, but I don't. But this will do it. It'll keep that wood dry. So, back to my coffee routine. I was going to bring the lights down here and see how those work, but I'll have to do that later when we get back from the bar. I'm going to put the sugar in here now. This bag is soaking wet. I don't know why the bags get wet. Didn't rain. Maybe just a dew. But they're very soaked wet. So, let's see if I can put some of this in here. This is just fake sugar. It's not the real deal. It's like totally calorie free. I got another bag back there that might have some in it. And then this has got to be stirred in too. It's kind of like latte for the bubbles. Okay, let that settle a bit. Really tired today. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna shut this off for now. Drink my coffee in peace. But I do have my cans and my wood prepared for the little sticks prepared for the charcoal making, which I will do, and I'll show you what it comes out like. And you know, like charcoal, you can either sharpen the sticks like with a piece of sandpaper or something, but you know, then, or you just draw with the sticks, you know, just the thick sticks, not like pointed, you know, you don't have to point them if you don't need to. You just draw on the edge with the edges and stuff, and you can smear it around and soften the edges. It can be fun, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, now I'm gonna shut this off now. Tony out for Whalebones. Hi, it's Tony from Whalebones down here at the campsite, and I was going to show you how I'm going to turn a bunch of sticks into charcoal. So I gotta light the fire, and I've got my drink here, a little screwdriver. Today I was drinking at the bar. I was drinking, what the hell, I had a dirty martini and Coke and Malibu rum. That's what I had, and I really got wasted, I tell you that. Whew. Anyway, here I am. It's almost sunset, so it's probably a pretty good time to light up that baby. So let's light that thing up. And get my lighter. I think that'll get it going, and you'll see what that looks like pretty soon once it gets rolling. Let me put this down here. Well, it feels warm already. It feels good and warm, but you'll see pretty soon it's gonna go. It'll be burning that up good. Very quiet tonight. No animals around as far as I know. I suppose I should have like a torch or something like this. You know, like one of these sticks, I should have like a torch on the end to jam in the face of some bear or something like that. Because, you know, yesterday, as you know, as I told you, all the fish guts were eaten up totally. The heads, the tails, the fins, every part, guts, every part of it was eaten totally. And you know, I was talking to some people at the bar tonight, and they said that, well, there's probably owls and what are called, raccoons and who knows what all, you know, crows. Any number of probably animals could be eating that stuff, and so, you know, but I guess we fed the whole crew yesterday. And now you'll see this when that can heats up, it'll start pouring out smoke out of the inside of that will start burning, because it's like volatile. It's like I don't know what's in it, methanol or whatever. It's poisonous. Whatever it is, it's poisonous. Can't drink it. It's like methanol is like a alcohol, actually. I think it's methanol. That's what comes out of there. But it's real poisonous. You can't drink that shit. And I'm telling you what, that thing's gonna be real. Look at how dark it's getting. It's like it's getting hot. Yeah, that thing is gonna get really hot. So you'll see what happens when it gets hot like that. Feels good right now. It's nice and warm. Feels good at this distance. Yeah, blue ass sky. Wow, that's nice. Oh, that thing is raising up good. Wow. Boy, that's gonna make that can get hot. Getting so hot I can't stand the heat already. Man, it's getting hot. Oh man, I might have to slip back a bit. Time for a little drinky poo. Oh, that's good. Yeah. A little vodka. Oh man, look at all that flame. Oh my god, that's hot. Oh, that really is hot. Oh boy. Feels good, but it's like that. Oh, it's almost too much. I can't see it if it's working yet. I don't see any flames out of the end, out of the cap. You know, it's got holes in the cap, and it's on this end. And I don't see any flame coming out of there, but of course, it could be burning anyway. I don't know what I'm seeing there. I guarantee you that's not getting cold. That's like a murderously hot. Yeah, my legs are hotter than hell. I hope it works. Yeah, that's feeling pretty good. The can is getting all black, so I don't know how hot it is. It's hard to tell. But I'm guessing that thing is hotter than hell. It's not red yet, but if it gets really red, I'd probably really be working hard on that. The stuff inside the can. There's all these sticks in there to make charcoal. I want charcoal for drawing. I'm gonna draw nudes, but not just nudes though, but like what I want to draw is like contemporary nudes, like, you know, like very abstract nudes, like I used to do in the pottery. Yeah, and look at the little sticks coming out of there. They're all burning. Everything's burning here. So you know damn well that can is hot now. It's got to be really hot. Yeah, I don't know if I can't tell if any smoke is coming out or burning it. But I know it damn well it's hot. I wouldn't want to be sitting on that fire like that. You know damn well that thing is hotter than hell. I was hoping that you'd see the flames coming out of the thing, but, you know, because it's like the volatiles are being heated and vaporized inside the can. And they burn because it's like very, you know, like methanol or whatever it is. It's like it's very flammable. It's not like when you ferment, or when you what's the word? When you ferment, making alcohol in a still, the first part of the batch, you have to throw it away because it's very poisonous. It's the stuff that gives people, what is it called? I can't remember the name of it. It's like it's like it makes them crazy, makes them go nuts. And what it is, it's very poisonous, extremely poisonous. And if you put that in the drink that you're making, if you add that into the regular, I think they get what they used to call it, something janky legs, or I can't remember, but it's very, very, it makes people get really sick and really get hurt, get damaged. So the first part of the ferment, what do you call it, the distillation, I guess you'd say. The first part of the distillation, you got to throw it all away, for the first few minutes. And the amount of that is in there is really a lot. It's just an incredible amount of poisonous material. So then you throw that away, and then you distill the rest of it. And if you usually have to distill it 3 times to get the most alcohol out of it, you got to distill it at least 3 times. And then you get like about a 52, I think the highest I've ever had was about 52 proof. Like 52 rum, it's like 52 rum. And that's pretty high. That's the best I've ever done. Maybe it's 152, I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's 152. Now that can's got to be hotter than hell right now. You know damn well the blue flames are on that thing. That thing is... it's definitely transforming that wood into charcoal right as we watch. Man, it's hotter than I can even imagine. That thing is way hot in there. But it works real well. I've done it before. The trick is, you see what you've got, like holes in the cover, and that allows the gas. You can even see the gases coming out really out of there. See on this end, you can see the blue flame, where the volatiles are coming out and burning. And really a lot. It's like, you probably see it more when it dies down a little bit, but it is coming out. Yeah, they're really coming out. They're coming out big streaks. You can see that. Oh, that thing is that's working good. The wood in there is being converted into charcoal as we speak. There's no oxygen. The holes are only to allow the volatiles to come out, but the oxygen can't get in there because there's all these burnable materials in there that are like their reduction inside. They can't ignite it. On the inside, they only can ignite when they get ejected. Boy, that fire is hot, man. I'm telling you, my knees are really hot. But you can sure see the holes, the gas is coming out really a lot. There's 4 holes in there. I only see the top one and the bottom one, so I don't see the other ones, so I can't tell. But I know that the gases are coming out big time right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have another little drinky boat. Oh man, it's getting dark out here. You'll be surprised when you see the result tomorrow. Man, I'll tell you what, it's really cooking now. Look at the flame coming out of there. I think yeah, there's four holes in it, so you can see there's four like flames coming out, but they're being consumed on the sides, and then top and bottom you can see pretty clearly. So I wanted to do this because I need charcoal, and charcoal is kind of expensive. They sell it in little sticks, like a little pack of 4 or 5 or 8 or whatever, and they're cost like about, you know, $10 or $12 or whatever. But I've got that in that can there's probably $500 worth of charcoal in there. You know, if it's going to sell it. I've done this before. I used to do it in a big milk pail, but those are bigger chunks. They weren't like sticks. I was just, you know, putting pieces of wood in there that were turned into charcoal, and then I would use the charcoal to make gunpowder, and it was really good gunpowder, really good. I would grind it up, you know, like with a ball mill. I would ball mill it till it was really fine, and then mix it with other chemicals to make it work. I was making rocket fuel basically. I mean, if you look at Estes rockets, they're made out of gunpowder. They're made out of, but it's like a very mechanical setup that the guy made, Estes made. But they had some real trouble. They had some explosions, real bad ones, and they killed some people. So it's very dangerous to do it. When you're mixing that, one mistake, and man, you're gonna blow up the whole place. But I didn't make any mistakes. I never did. Another thing that I used, then I went to another kind of material. I went to making it's like NASA fuel for like the rockets that NASA has. It's a different kind of a material, very, very, very much more energetic, and it really, oh my God, look at the fumes coming out of that bottom hole. Man, that thing is really rocking. Look at that. That's just ponding out of there. Oh, that thing is hot. I can guarantee you that. And my legs are hotter than hell. Oh, you see my cord here? I like this cord. It's like, it's green. Green baby. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have some mood lighting up here when I get to, you know, tomorrow or someday, one of these days I'll get it done. I'll have some nice colored lights up on these trees, and I want to have some I need a kitchen area to cook in, so that when it gets cold and there's snow, I have a shelter, you know, to work in, you know, to do cooking and stuff. But this is just an experiment right now, and I know it works because I've done this before. So I bought that paint can. It's a brand new paint can, but it's made out of steel, so that it can take the heat, real hot heat like that. And you can bet that inside of that thing, every bit of that, it's starting to slow down a little bit now. Not really, but it's, you know, it's not going to be done completely. But you can see the fumes coming out of that thing. They ignite really bad because it's alcohol, basically, a form of alcohol. Methanol. I think it's called methanol. It's the kind of, it's like denatured alcohol. If you drank that, you'd get sicker than a dog. You really get sick. Really give you Jake's leg. That's what it is, Jake's leg. You know, it cripples you. Really messes you up. People, it messes their mind up. It messes up their whole body. It really is nasty. And in the old days, when they were doing moonshine, I mean, they would put that stuff. They would leave this stuff in there, and people would buy it and get really sick. Really too bad. But you know, that's what prohibition did. You know, it got people to making moonshine and selling it. Now see, look at the can now. The black is starting to is coming off. You see on the outside of the can, the one side toward me is kind of like shiny, and above it's all charcoaly looking. That's because it's so hot. And now the fumes are coming out of there are not as strong. It's really wearing. So I'm guessing most of the fumes are almost probably done. But we'll let it go until morning. And then we'll see what we've got. And it's turning very dark. So it's been pretty good. I don't know, I'm supposed to get this stuff in here. Oh, I didn't do that one right. No, I didn't do that one right either. No, I didn't do that one either. Ah, shit. Okay, well, that didn't work. Yeah. What I need is, like, if there's beers coming around here, I need like a stick with like something that burns on the end. Maybe get some like wax or something like that, and mix it with pine needles or something, and then have like a torch that I can stick in the fire, and if they came out, I'd be able to stick it in their face and keep them off of me. You gotta know that thing is very hot. That can is really hot. It's gonna be interesting to see if it warps it or what. But I don't see anything. I don't see those streams coming out anymore. I think it's pretty much burnt out now. I don't think there's anything else going to be coming out of there. In other words, probably all converted to charcoal in there by now. It doesn't take very long with a hot fire like that. Well, anyway, I'm having a good day here. Let me have another drinky poo. Oh, give me some of this. At the bar today, there was a bunch of pretty girls that came in there. Really pretty girls. Pretty sexy looking girls, but I didn't meet any of them. There was a bunch of guys standing in the way. I couldn't see them that much. I saw them when they came in there, but I wasn't able to see them when they were standing near me, actually, because these guys just kind of like, you know, block the view, which is pretty cool. It's unusual to see that many pretty girls on a kind of a slow day. Today was a slow day, I think. There's a lot of cars going by here. But it was a good day. We had a lot of fun today. Goose was there. He's a great fisherman. He's a guy, like he guides a lot of people, takes them fishing and stuff, and he's a good fisherman. He knows a lot. He's very knowledgeable. He knows a lot of the lakes up here, and he knows where to catch different fish and when to catch them and all that. He's a pro. He's a very good. And he's got people trying to get his attention and getting him to come and visit him and show him how to fish and so on. So I'm pretty sure that thing is totally done now because there's no gases coming out anymore that are burning. So, but inside of there, it still can't burn. There's no oxygen in there, so the charcoal can't burn. That's the cool thing about it. All I can do is eliminate all those vapors from the wood. It dries the vapors out, and all you're left with is pure charcoal. But it's nice sticks that you can use to draw with, and that's what I wanted. What I'm going to do is have I'm going to get some big sheets of newsprint, probably like about 4 feet high and 3 feet wide. Big pieces of newsprint in a pad, and then I can use that to draw with. And you can smear it around with your fingers. You can soften the edges and so on. And you can really do some really cool abstract kind of nudes that are fun to do. And I don't know if I can still do it because, I'm not as coordinated as I used to be. I don't know if I still can do it. I'll try, but I'll see what happens. I wanted to try it. Another thing I would like to do with clay, I would actually like to make some figures like in clay. And that's really hard to do because clay is a whole another thing, because you got to reinforce it with steel, and when you do that, the clay shrinks at a different rate as the steel, and then it ends up cracking and so on. It's not easy to do. Very, very difficult. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I guess another way you could do it is like to mix the clay with something like that burns out like wood or something like that, and it would make it stronger, but it would make it where if you high fire it, it could get strong. Just showing you what's left there. What do we have? 7 hours remaining. 65% battery. And the fire is dying down to the point where it's, I hear something going, some coyotes or something. But the fire is dying down. But the camera got cold enough. What happened is it overheated. I was like sitting here and it got really hot. And now it's cooled off because it's really cold out here. It's really, the temperature is dropping pretty quick here. But I'm going to turn it off for now. This is Tony from Whalebones checking out. Hope to see you on the next round. I hope you give us a like and please subscribe. I'm doing my best to be informative and make interesting videos. Here's my night light down here, green. Here's the fire dying out. The can is almost, you can see the can in that corner there. So Tony out for Whalebones. Good night, folks. And I've probably the two stick together well. That's a pretty good fire. I think this fire came out good. It's gonna last a good long time. It feels good right now. I'm very warm. I feel good. This is like Stonehenge. You see the little rocks sticking up. That's actually high-fired bricks from the kilns. The one on the right is from the electric kiln, and the other ones are from the wood kiln. The one on the left, very far left, is from the wood kiln, and that's a very, very high, like cone 12 or 12, cone 14, or maybe. That's a. Well, you folks, you can see the holes that and the condition of this can. I haven't cleaned it off, but it's kind of neat looking though. It really is. I mean, I see a face right here. What else do I see? I see a donkey or an animal. Oh, I see, I don't know if what the hell. I don't know what that is. Kind of looks like a pig. And this looks like kind of a figure. I don't know, but this is really kind of cool. Oh, look at this. It's kind of a bulldog. No, it's like a pit bull. See the eye and the nose? Anyway, to see what's inside of here is really cool. Alright. Here's my charcoal. You can see in there. What should I do? I'll take a little piece out here. Oh, it's dirty. Oh boy, my hand got really dirty. I'm gonna see. See? Soft. Oh well, anyway, you get the idea. It's kind of dirty though. Whoa, man, my hand got dirty. I'm gonna see if I can rub some stuff. Rub it off. Oh man, that's nasty. I can't get it off. Oh well, so much for that. But anyway, this is my charcoal. Some of it's hard. Some of it's soft, I don't know. Depends on the piece. See this piece. Oh, that's really soft. Let me try that. Oh, that's way soft. I'm throwing that piece away. Anyway, that piece too. I thought this stuff would be better, but maybe I gotta pick the wood better. Oh, this is working pretty good. Yeah, it's working good. Tony. Yeah, okay. Well, I got messed up pretty good. But this is the charcoal of what happened with this. You know, it's kind of funny. Some of this looks kind of actually burnt. I guess I was on there too long. It was getting air in there, and some of it was burning. So, you know, that's why the white is in there. So I must have burnt it. I must have had it a little too long on the fire. But you can see the result, and you know I can, you know, I'll have to pick through it and see what works the best. But anyway, I don't want to leave this down here, so I'll have to bring it back. Oh, here's a piece that I forgot to put away. Okay. Anyway, that is the result of my charcoal making, and you can see you can soften the edges, you know, you can smear it around, do all kinds of stuff. It's kind of fun to play with. It is fun, I tell you. Look at my hands. It ain't fun. Alright, I'm going to go up and take the charcoal up with me, I guess.